Hello and welcome to Jams. Welcome to Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This was a game I had back in the day for the PC, and it was a great game. And I've recently obtained a copy for the N64, so I thought I'd give it a go. This is the N64 version for you guys, just because the PC version of this game I've got's knackered. Oh, what's it doing? Stop that. No. Right. So, we're going to play a couple of races and see what we get. Flap the Jawas' faces. Okay, so this is my character. Ass. Abe Endcott. And let's go to the first race. So you get money for... Oh, I didn't realise you could do that. You get money for each of the races you complete, and you can buy new parts for it, or pit droids, or that sort of thing.
Welcome to Watto's shop.
So here we go.
Take a look around. I got everything you need.
See, I can't buy it because I haven't got enough tuggets. Apparently that's the currency here. So I'll just keep going back. Whoops, too far. So I get 1,200 tuggets for winning the race. I've gone for a character that's got kind of a bit more speed than acceleration and things, because in this game, if you get hit, you actually take a fair bit of damage. It's not like a Mario Kart. It's not like a Nitro Kart or a Crash Nitro Kart, Mario Kart, that sort of deal. If you hit something, you do take a fair amount of damage, and just accelerating through the level, doing any sort of speed, will actually damage the engines on your vehicle. So you really don't want to be taking extra damage. So if you hit something, you might as well blow up. So there's not really much point in being able to hit something and then accelerate away from it. At least that's how I remember it. It could just be that I was reckless as hell when I played this as a child. So this is a great game. It held the Guinness World Record for the best-selling sci-fi game for a while. I'm not sure if it still does. It sold 3.12 million copies worldwide, and that's on a variety of consoles. They had it, as I said, for the PC. That was in the late 90s, 99 they released it, and then a couple of years later they released it for Game Boy. I remember that voice. They released it for the Game Boy, which actually I had a copy of, and it wasn't that good. The only really cool thing about it, to set it apart from everything else at the time, was that you could insert a AAA battery in the top of the game cartridge, and it would create this kind of rumble feature that when you hit something, the whole of the handheld device would shake. So that was quite cool. I don't really know what happened to that piece of technology, because that could have been good for a bunch of things. I mean, it was pretty battery expensive, don't get me wrong. You know, on top of carrying batteries for the actual Game Boy, you now had to carry other ones for this little rumble thing, and then the cartridges and all the rest of it. So it changed it into kind of a 2D kind of overhead view, which was alright. It worked, but it wasn't as good as the PC version. Nor was it as good as this. They did say they were going to produce, by they I mean LucasArts said they were going to produce a PS1 version, but it never came out. It might have come out in Japan, but I don't think it ever got to Europe and America, which is a bit of a pain, because I think this would have been great on the PS1. Just for the increase in the graphics quality would be nice. The PC version looks amazing, and it feels really fast. I mean, this still feels faster than, say, I don't know, any of the Crash Kart or the Mario Kart games, which I know it's a bit unfair to compare it to, because there aren't really any in it. It's not weapons power-ups or anything, it's just speed. Christ. So there you go, you hit something, and there you go, I'm back in. I'm actually nailing everybody, because it's the first race anyway, so I'm fine. Yeah, the N64 version didn't have really, or doesn't have really the same quality as the PC version did. As a result, most of the cinematics and most of the rendering is done at really sort of close distance, and it's see like that. It's a bit buggy. So that's the game, really. Yeah. So as many of you remember, this is something that happened in the prequel trilogy. In the first film, Anakin won the Boone to Eve pod race, and then this kind of goes on to show what happened after the Boone to Eve race. So I mean,
You come back, huh?
yeah, you can buy things from Otto's shop, and there was yes, here we go. It's like the cheap second-hand thing.
I got a lot of junk.
So
Outlanders, they come here. How do they find me? They come here. They mess up my store. Hey!
I mean that would be lovely to have.
They come here. They look around. They no buy. Why nobody buy?
So there you go. That's a bit more on the turning.
Outlanders.
Oh, you can look around out here as well. That's quite cool. Kind of look around. There's a bit from Sebulba's pod there. A couple of bits, and there's Watto. Wings flapping away. Okay, so there's no start boost in this game. There's no weapons, and it's all about the track and the speed with which you can navigate it. That meant, of course, that it forced the people that designed the game to think more carefully about their level design. So you won't, on all the racing games, there's one kind of oval track. There's not one on this game. You won't find that. This is about the closest we get, and there is, a few obstacles in the way. And it actually, because of the overhead things, gets a really, really quite claustrophobic feel. And as you can see, it's not exactly an oval. The only route I said there aren't any weapons. Sebulba has a weapon. You remember? That was lovely. You remember from the first film that Sebulba has a flamethrower thing on the side of his pod, which if you brace the Sebulba you can use. Although he seems to be doing pretty badly, because I'm not sure it was that him that just shot past me, but I lapped him if it wasn't. So yeah, this is a really good game. I'd actually forgotten how good this was. I'm not going to make this into a series. This is just going to be a little showcase, because I think it'd be a bit boring watching me go around and do the races. What I will do, however, is keep playing it. If there's a cool lap, or this guy was amazing, this guy was really quick. So yeah, if there's a cool race or something, or I suppose something really quite nice that I think you guys will like, I'll record it and we'll go from there. And I'm gonna end it here. I will see you again next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. See you later. Bye.